What's up, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to Pour Michigan Beer. What's happening, guys? Welcome back. I am doing another beer review for you guys. This is going to be Founders Brewing Company, guys. This is the Panther Cub porter with vanilla extract and maple syrup aged in bourbon barrels. Yeah, this looks fantastic, guys. And by the way, quick note, I'm just doing some natural lighting today, so there will not be additional light pointing towards my beer from the camera point of view. So just a quick note, guys, you might notice it's a little bit different looking. Maybe I'll like it better today. This lamp typically gives me a yellow tint that I don't really enjoy. So let's try that today. Back to Panther Cub. I want to say that this beer was out a few years ago, or a couple years ago. I don't actually know what year it was released, but I don't remember it being distributed, guys. The Panther Cub, I believe, was a part of the Mothership series at Founders. I remember being at Founders one random weekend in like 2018, 2019. I don't think I had the Panther Cub. I had the Imperial Stout and bourbon barrels, guys. So I think that was the beer that I had that night, but I believe this was a part of the Mothership series. I don't think I've had this, but now it's nice to see this come back around. I can give it a try, I can review it for you guys, and I can actually get a little viewpoint on it myself, since it seems like everybody else is getting their hands on this one, guys. This did sell out very, very quickly. I was allocated one case at the store. This was retailing around $14.69 to $14.99. You may see this more expensive at some retailer locations, but for me, this was around the $14.99 price point for a 4-pack, guys. We're looking at 9.2%, and on the back it says a robust porter. Panther Cub is aged in the finest bourbon barrels available, along with a kiss of maple syrup and vanilla extract. The aroma of maple and vanilla combine with a surprisingly deep character to make this rare creature one to gaze upon fondly. Don't let it fool you. This kitty has claws. So this was bottled on 2/1/21, and today is February 27th, I believe, guys, time of recording. So we're looking at under a month old. It's super fresh, and we don't really care, guys. It's barrel aged. It's 9.2%. It's a porter. Shouldn't degrade quickly or have any issues off the top. So pop, some nice smoke coming out off the top there, and we do have the Founders Gold cap here. And the Barrel Age series is underneath that cap, guys, to showcase it's a part of that series. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. I'm just glad to get this one and get my hands on it. So again, this sold out very quickly. We are actually pouring quite a dark brown, looking quite black in the glass. Not very silky or oily. It's to the lighter end of the spectrum, guys, but it is a porter indeed. It is not a stout. 9.2% though. This is no slouch of a beer. It looks quite carbonated. It's got some nice khaki tan head / lacing on top of the glass there, guys. It's sticking pretty good, but yeah, we got about a finger and a half worth of head, and it's looking like dark cola in that glass, a little tinge of brown at the bottom. You're not seeing through this by any means, and it is actually holding on. This head is hanging tight right now. The more I talk, it'll probably dissipate, sitting at 9.2, guys. But I don't really know how long this has been in the barrel. So 9.2%, I'm gonna guess not that long, but I could be wrong. I wouldn't imagine it's a full year. This beer would probably be more expensive. You are having the vanilla extract, so I guess it shouldn't have been in any other kind of barrel, I wouldn't think. So yeah, bourbon barrel. I don't know how long it was in the barrel, guys. Let's go to an aroma. Wow. That's chocolatey. There's a sweetness for sure. I would say there's definitely a nice dark roasted coffee presence in this. Some nice dark milk chocolate combinations in there. Definitely getting like a sweetness that could be attributed to maple syrup. I would say the vanilla extract's adding on to that sweetness, so it does smell quite sweet actually off the top here, guys. And that head is going down Nice and easy there. It's still sticking around, but it's dissipated quite quickly since I've been talking here. Yeah, I mean, it smells a hint like CBS and the KBS kind of Mackinac fudge kind of combination going on there. I'd say it has those qualities kind of intertwined into their regular porter, really. Yeah, it smells more sweet than porter smoky. You know what I'm saying? It has more of a sweetness, more apparent than a porter malt dryness to it. So it's got a lot of sweetness popping off the top, guys. It smells really good, though. It smells kind of decadent and soft. So let's go to a cheers. This is the Panther Cub from Founders. Cheers, guys. Wow. It's certainly sweet. I've let this beer warm up now, guys. It was cold, but now I'd say it's hovering around 55 degrees or so. It may be closer to 60. I've had this out for quite some time now. For being 9.2%, the quickest thing I can see from taking a sip of this is that it's going down very easy. It's got a very, again, soft vibe to it. Soft, watered down porter kind of vibe for being 9.2%. It's unbelievably drinkable for being 9.2%. I'm not getting much booziness off this beer. Again, it's quite soft and easy, slight decadence in that mouthfeel, guys, but very, very thin, actually, which I've noticed from Founders in the past couple of years now. I mean, really, I haven't remembered having a big, thick, oily beer besides their barrel-aged Imperial Stout. That's the thickest beer I've had from them. The rest, such as the KBS, Mackinac Fudge, regular KBS, and variants there, those have been quite thin. That's reminding me like this beer, guys. But this is only 9.2. It's not going to be the 10, 11, 12% beers that we know. It's 9.2%. It's got a nice fair bit of sweetness to this. But there is a subtle like smoky char on the back end, hit with some earthy kind of woody bitterness. Towards that back end, guys, but it is trying to round out a little bit with a little bit of the porter vibe on the back end, more of the standard porter vibe on the back end. But on the front, you're really getting hit with a nice dose of vanilla extract slash, where are we at here? I've just completely drawn a blank. What's in this? Wow, sorry for the ums. Maple syrup. I just lost my train of thought completely, guys. Give me a break there. So yeah, I'm getting the maple syrup for sure. There is a sweetness on it. It's almost tough to intertwine that with the vanilla extract. It's hard to say which one I'm getting more, but there is some sort of sweetness that I would attribute to maple syrup over vanilla. The maple syrup tastes fresh and not artificial. It tastes like the real thing, something that's like a nice local maple syrup. I'm getting hints of that. But the vanilla, there's little subtle hints of just kind of artificial. Very, very slight. And that's a hair splitting kind of critique, guys. I'm not usually one to do that too often, but yeah, the maple syrup is a lot better tasting than the vanilla on this, and I'd say it's more abundant and accepting to my palate than the vanilla part is. So, but it's vanilla extract, so take it for what it is. I am getting like some dark kind of like just a dash of like fennel on this beer. Again, more of that smoky char towards the back end of that beer as well, guys. It's a very nice beer. It's appealing front to back for sure. I would say it is a hair sweet for me, just a hair. I'm not typically one that loves sweet beers though, so guys, take it for what it is, and that's my small critique from my standpoint. But I do like this beer. I think it offers a lot and brings a lot to the table. 9.2%, very, very low detection of that alcohol, guys. It's not overwhelming. It's not overdone. And again, this beer is quite smooth and decadent to the mouthfeel. It's just a slight bit of creaminess as well over the top. maybe a little cocoa powder in there. Got subtle hints of like what a stout would be from them, but really, guys, it's bringing that vanilla and maple syrup to the porter table. And it really has a nice combination of flavors from all adjuncts that were put in here. Again, maybe the vanilla, slight bit artificial, but that's the smallest critique, the smallest of smallest critiques. Has a nice coffee presence as well. Small dark fruits, maybe a little bit of dark roasted malts. It's super tasty, guys. In that back end, honestly, I like that it has that nice smoky kind of small, earthy, bitter char on the back end. It's very, very nice. It complements the front sweetness very, very well. It goes down super easy, guys. I like this for what it is. I guess I have unreal expectations. I guess I thought this was going to be like a 5 out of 5 for some reason. It's still awesome beer. I've never had one like this from Founders, but it does remind me of some of their KBS kind of Mackinac fudge / coffee adjuncts that they've had more recently, guys. Kind of thrown in and intertwined with their porter. So this video got really, really lengthy. I'm sorry. I was trying to go more in depth with this one, guys. But yeah, it's a very solid beer. It sticks out for porters. It has a little bit of something extra in there that you wouldn't normally get in a porter, guys. So rating. Very thin, a little bit watered down. Great components in this beer. It actually has more flavor than you would think you'd get based on the mouthfeel because it's so easy and thin / light. But guys, it brings a lot to the table. So rating for me, I'm going to say, is it mind-blowingly good? No, but it's quite desserty in the glass. It's nice. It tries to balance out. It's still a hair sweet for me. Drinkability is there all day long. So as far as rating, guys, I'm going to go 4.19 out of 5. Not mind-blowing, not going to kind of disrupt your palate and make you not want to drink anything else ever again. But guys, it's quite enjoyable. It's a nice one to try. Right under that 4.2 threshold for me. So yeah, 4.19 out of 5, guys. This has been the Panther Cub review from Founders Brewing Company. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm a tad bit rusty, so I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. And if you could, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit that like button. Drives up the algorithm for me. Gets it to other people. I'm Dan. I'm over and out. Support Michigan beer.